Also, I got a cute new phone case. Love it. Right, we're heading back to the train station. Because we solved most of the puzzles, but I want to make sure we solved everything before we leave this home. Okay. Okay, so he's waiting for someone. Perhaps we should leave him be. I'm just making sure everything's great. Okay. Oh, as I was waiting before, I don't know, because sometimes whenever I play Layton, I usually get a headache. And if I play it for too long and I use my brain, it'll cause me to get a headache. So I have to take breaks. But it's okay. I have food, so it's not like I'm like suffering on the inside. I already got my food prepped, which is amazing. I'm gonna have hamburger and make some like fried potatoes with that, which I'm excited for. I was gonna make bok choy with it, but I'm like debating on it. I'm like really debating on that, even though I've been craving bok choy. So it's just possible that we might end up late. But yeah, don't worry about it. I'll let you guys know. And by short, I mean like I might only do like 2.5 hours, but not like something super serious. Not like an hour. If it's an hour, I'll let you know. Sorry. So basically, this is another puzzle, assuming that we have to make this shape. We have to make this shape here with this one here. So I'm not going to read it. So we have to figure out which one we're going to do. So it's a simple matter of where do we cut to make this shape. Now I know what you're thinking, but Neby, how do we, hold on. How am I going, if I cut this, how am I going to fit in this blank area? Well, I'll tell you, my wonderful, wonderful satellite. You just have to figure out where you're going to splice it in order to, fill in some gaps after you fold it over and whatnot. And this one's actually really simple, more than you think. So if I show it to you and I explain it, it's going to make a lot more sense. So you would simply put it here, and then you would slice it here. And that's because these little blank areas are going to fill in. So this right here is going to fill in this spot here, and vice versa. So if we flip them together, you'll be able to get this wonderful image here. This should be the answer. These should be the answer. If I'm wrong, then everything I just said is just terrible and stupid, and ignore me.
And now to test my theory.
I love bok choy. I usually get baby bok choy, but they had a bigger one, and I was like, I gotta have it. But yeah, see, if you fold this over and it's within itself, it's this. Aren't I genius? We got a battery. Nice. I want to see what puzzles we have in our disposal. We have a lot of stuff in iron. Okay. Okay. I know where we are. How do you cook your bok choy if you made bok choy before? I'm making sure I don't miss any puzzles. That's why I'm going back and forth. If you're like super curious as to what's happening. Not that I can't see that witch lady, but it's just about the sake of doing things properly. Oh dear, I forgot to get apples for tonight's meal. See, this reminds me of a puzzle. Puzzle related to apples, you say? Do tell, my lady. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You wish you could fly. Yeah, I forgot how the rest of that goes. Okay, Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas one apple, the two men would each have the same number of apples. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have. So, just how many apples is each of the men holding? Well, to break this down, we need to figure out how many does each have. This is the main cue of what we need to figure out is how many does each of them have and how many are we starting with? So if we're just going to assume this one's Thomas. If I gave you an apple, we would have the same amount of apples. Hello, Mr. Salt. You pan fry it? Do I have the soy sauce to pan fry that? Do I want to have bok choy with my hamburger? I feel like I'm not even going to have a vegetable. I feel like the potato is going to just be my starch. So in my mind, we're going to name this one Thomas and we're going to name this one Johnny, right? That's not a, this is T. This is, hold on. This is T and this is a J. So we're going to assume that Johnny over here has always 2 more apples than Thomas over here. Okay. Now, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, then Johnny would have 3 times as many. So from that, I'm assuming, from that, the gap will increase by 4 to 6. So then this will make Johnny have 6 more than him. So we need a number that, if I add it to 6, I would still have more than Johnny. But I also may need to make it multiple by 3 to make this even-ish. Make this round of each other. I'm going to assume lucky number 7. I'm assuming these are like lower numbers here. And I'm assuming Thomas has 5. Okay. So if is 5 because 7 is 2 more than 5. But if Thomas gave Johnny an apple, which would then make this 8, it would make this now 4, which is twice as many apples as Johnny. This is if he gave him 2 apples. I'm sorry. So that means we're at December, not December. So I'm at 3 now. That's 9. That's the most bulls. So I'm gonna assume it's 5 and 7. So how many has is each man hoping? So, oh, well, I mislabeled who's who, but whatever, who cares? So Johnny must have 7 and Thomas has 5.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
Yeah, so it's mostly due to like my brain having ouchies and not being able to have dinner right away because I slept a little too long and I forgot to like cook dinner. I usually like to cook dinner an hour before I go on stream and have dinner before stream so that I can go a little bit longer, especially on Wednesdays because I don't really have anything to do on Wednesdays. But that beauty sleep though, I did this sleep so much more in the fall because it's so cozy and I get so lazy. And so I'm just like, bed. And I have like lunch beforehand. But then to like, make dinner is like ridiculous. Sometimes in my brain, I'm just like, I'll just have it later. So I make it off so I can have dinner. Will it sacrifice me in the long run? Probably. I mean, like I might lose potential audience there, but it's okay. I mean, you guys care more about my mental health than anything. Okay, so they're going to the next town. The next week you run into the young mistress. She was leaving on a military express today. You should bump into her. Do say hello. Oh, and remember, please keep Miss 𝕒𝕓𝕠𝕦𝕒 trip a secret from the master. Self-care is always important. Okay, so I think we're heading back. This place was positively charming with people, isn't it? Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you'll likely run into someone. Oops, sorry. This is all new to me, and I forget to pay attention to where I was walking. Understandable. After all, it's quite strange pace for London. Wow, Flora, you sure are excited. Just don't stand around like gawking too long, or we might accidentally leave you behind. Something's gonna happen to Flora. Wow, what's that? Oh, and look, there's another one over there. Huh? Professor? Luke? Where did you two go? Now she's gonna get lost. Look at those dastardly hands. Eek. Oh no, Professor, Flora's gone. Oh dear, we must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. It's going to get awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Now, where could that girl have gone to? Flora, where did you run off to? Sorry, there's so many people that I must have lost you. I turned to look at something, and before I knew it, the two of you are gone. Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us. With so many people around, who knows where we might have found you again. I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering back there. Oh, what did you hear? That a man named Romeo was asking around about the 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 box. If we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. Funny how that you've privy to this information all of a sudden. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station. That's interesting news. Let's head off to the station and see if we can find Romeo. Way to go, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered right there. It was nothing. Suspicious. She disappears and then all of a sudden she knows all this information. Mm-hmm. All right, so she's never heard of it, but she's going to give you a puzzle anyway. Ooh, interesting. You have a box as shown below. Using the white cubes as the standard units, the box is 2 cubes wide by 3 cubes long by 2 cubes tall. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor. Now, of the 4 shapes A through D shown below, 3 of them can be placed together in a box to fill it to the top with no gaps. Find the shape that doesn't fit the box using the conditions described above the circle and corresponding letter. Okay. So it's 2 levels high. So I'm assuming each level is a different kind of beast to work with, being that we already have these 2 on the ground. But if I were to, let's see if I did this right. Oh, hey, Z block and T block. We never escape Tetris. Tetris follows us forever. So if we assume that this way, we know that the surface area of the bottom floor, is different, being that we have these 2 blocks here, right? So whatever we make for the top floor won't really look the same as the bottom one. So if you think about it, C would fit the bottom floor absolutely perfectly. And then if you were to put C on top of that one again, you would get, like, I don't know, some space is missing. But if you were to combine like A and B together and these spaces, you would still get a complete floor while also still having a complete floor on top. So it's definitely not D, because it says which one does not fit. So D is out of the equation. Oops. That was an S block? Well, either way. I knew what you meant.
Huh. Wonderful.
I am a puzzle genius. I was wondering if you might know anything about the 𝕒𝕠𝕔 box. Let's see. Nope, no clue at all. Thanks for being useless. Everybody look left. Everybody look right. Everybody look up. Standing spotlight. Okay. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Hey. Hey there, good seeing you again. Tell me, how's the festival treating you? Make sure you enjoy it all while you can, eh? Truth is, I would like to be out there whipping it out with you, but I've got packages to deliver. The next stop isn't too far from here. If you can give me a few hints, I bet you can figure where it is. Do. Below are houses A, B, C, and D, each of which are a different color. Decipher each house color from the following clues. 1. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. 2. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. 3. The green house is closer to the power lines than the blue house. 4. D is either yellow, blue, or green. Okay, so I have to figure out the houses by that time. So this one is no thread. Hold on. No Right. If everyone trying to write with a stylus, it's so hard. I just use the Z blocks being red. I'm just used to Z blocks being red, making it easier to tell the difference between the Z and the S blocks. Fair enough. So this one's not red. Okay. Why should you stop talking about Tetris? Do you feel like you talk about it too much? Okay. Being that's the case, so let's see. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. Okay. Is this possibly yellow? So we're gonna go yellow Y. Okay. Let's see. And the red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house is. So I'm assuming this one would be red right here. And then that would be the yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. Okay. Well, you can ramble about many various things. So if Tetris is not the one that you want to ramble about, you can find something else. I do enjoy watching you guys chat about things. I really do. It's fun. But never feel like if you feel like you're limiting yourself, then you could work on that. But me personally, I like reading rambles. Plus it was related to the chat, which is more important to what I care about. It's just you guys stay on track to what's being shown and displayed on stream. So the greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. So this is the greenhouse for sure. So this is green for sure. Thus meaning that this is red, this is green. So the greenhouse is closer to the power line, the blue house. Still true. Wait. Okay, because I'm not including it. So this one is the blue house, and this one is the yellow house. Okay. So I'm assuming this is correct. I could be wrong. We'll pause the game and everything if I'm wrong again. I don't want to be wrong again. I find myself having conversations about, like, I find myself talking about things that are really random. Like when I give out so much Sherlock Holmes information that nobody asked me about, or so much Coraline information that nobody asked me about because I absolutely love these things, or they're be heavy on my brain for no reason. So I totally get it. Yep, that's the house. Now I better get moving. No rest of the mail carry and all that. You know, most of these are possible to care about when y'all give me something, but when y'all don't give me anything, it sucks. I must admit, I found myself skeptical at first, but you really know how to communicate with those cows. So everyone's been busting their buns to get Dropstone ready for today's festivals. Thank goodness you saved the day. It would have been a mess if that spat turned back there ruined the celebration. If everyone's been working and they're crazy, you see that flag over there? Made yesterday. I helped put it up. And while I worked on it, I thought about a puzzle. You want to hear it, right? Point being, I do enjoy your conversation, Salt, and it does give me something to think about. Okay, you have a pristine white flag that you want to color into 3 sections as shown below. You have 3 paints. No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can be only one color, and you can't change the number of size of these sections. You aren't allowed to mix the paint. How many distinct flags designs are possible? I feel like this is what was happening when the when they were using the colors red, white, and blue, and they were just like, okay, how many flags or countries can we make using these particular colors, and how many different ways can we use these particular colors? Same with like all the primary colors. All the flags are like primary colors. Nobody liked to be adventurous. No one wanted purple. No one wanted pink in their flag. Could we not afford it now? Like, was it not a concept? I don't understand like Earth. Like, why not use like other colors in your flags? Why are you using the same? I don't understand that. Anyway, so we have to think about different combinations we can use given those basic rules. So this is one of those kind of math equations in which you have 3 sections by 3, which means you would think normally in school they teach you, and at least from our school from my time period, they teach you got like about a couple connections here. So let's see. But you can reuse certain paint. So if I went A, B, A, that's a combination. But if I did A, B, C, that's a combination. A, B, Because just think about the fact that you could also just leave the flag white with only 2 paints. But you don't have to use all 3. It doesn't state that you have to use all 3. So you could be like A, B, D would be just a flag, and vice versa. So instead of it being 3 options, you actually have 4 here. But given that you have a combination of like 9 variations of how you would paint that based on the flag alone, based on the paint, you would do 9 times 4, and whatever 9 times 4 is, and that's 36. If you're wondering where we get the 9 from, it's because you're thinking about like the various combinations you would get based on the 4 paints, which is like 9. So you combine those together, and there you go, you get 36. Is what I'm assuming. Because you have to include white, it would have been 9 times 3, which is 27, but also, hello, Opsy, and yes, we can always agree to math.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Yeah, so once you incorporate the white color, the unpainted flag in your design, you actually have 4 color options to work with. If you assign a color to the left third on the flag and list all the design possibilities, you can get the total of 9 variations. And then you just do that. You just multiply that. Math is a true final boss. And Professor Layton, that's not too far off, actually. Okay, so these 2 are finito. Let me go this way. Oh, hello. Who are you? This whole festival is being put on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me dish out for a moment. Have you seen their place at the north end of the tower? It just turns your eyes green with envy. Well, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to become quite a beautiful young lady. Yes, her name is Katia. And she's the unusual combination of beautiful and sweet. I clearly came in late, but holy shit, I've never would have gotten the conclusion on my own. Honestly, that's just how it is with like Layton. Layton uses a lot of math puzzles uncompared to a lot of other puzzle games that I've dealt with. I can't imagine Street Fighter 2 versus Screen except math is the final opponent. Imagine instead of defeating your opponent. Oh my god. Okay, game concept. Like game concept. Imagine in order to throw a punch. This is probably just how RPGs work. In order to throw a punch, you have to do quick math. Like, you know, quick essential math. 1 + 1, 3 × 2. And you have to like do that on the spot in order to make moves against your opponent. And that's how you would fight your opponent, as if you would do quick math and they also have to do quick math. And that's how you would defeat them instead of just like randomly doing certain combinations. It would drive anyone insane. Would it be brilliant? Sure. Would it teach you how to do things on the spot? Of course. Would you really hate would you really hate like Street Fighter all of a sudden? Yes. Solving quick problems determines if you block or not, sir. At that point, I would just throw the game in the garbage. If it was a digital copy, I'd just burn the computer. You need something from me? Actually, yes. Tell me, madam, have you ever heard of a rare antique known as the 𝕒𝕓𝕠𝕦𝕒 box and not telling me about whatever town gossip you have? It's a new name to me, but I can't help you at all, so will you leave me alone now? But you know, you just remind me of a gem of a puzzle, and I'm not even though I just told you to leave me alone, I want you to solve this for me because I'm more important. That would suck. Just like, oh my god, I need a block. What's 5 × 6? What's 5 × 6? Funny how that's 30 right there. Okay, 2 boxes shown below are actually the same box from different angles. Using the did we just come up with educational Street Fighter? Listen. I'm gonna need all my residuals, and I'm gonna need to check if they actually do make that. Listen, educational kid games, if y'all decide to make a Street Fighter using math, I'm gonna need to check, cause what the hell? Anyway, the 2 boxes shown below are actually the same box shown from 2 different angles. Using the visible faces, assemble the pattern of the box by placing the tiles into the unknown unfolded view of the box. Don't forget, each tile needs to be go in a correct square facing the correct direction. Okay, so this is annoying. So we have to make a die. Honestly, I would hate that. We would throw the fighting game community into a frenzy if you made like math Street Fighter. I mean, chess fighter is a thing. So listen, chess is already hard enough. Chess teaches you war strategies. Chess teaches you war strategies, and it's insane. Are you good at chess, Salt? I'm gonna guess by basing this stuff off. So I'm gonna assume this is the front or whatever. So I'll put this one here. And then next to that must be... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, because the way it's facing that way, so I'm assuming this is here. Maybe like that. And then... that triangle is a certain degree, so I'm assuming it's like this. I'm not a chess maven. I'm not. Don't sell me this way. This one is this one. I'm assuming this is how it goes. I hope this is right. I really hope this is right. Because I would be so shocked if I actually like get this right, to be honest.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
Yay, we got it right. Oh my god. Like, this is great. And I got back like 5 moves by Neby. Honestly, that was a lot of guessing. This is a lot of guessing. I was hoping I was right. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I'm not a chess maven. I'm just decent at chess. At best. At best, I'm decent at chess. Well, hand me my laundry line and call me a bath mat. I've never thought you sold that one. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about that box in these parts. But why? Well, it's complicated. I'll give you my advice, so smarten up and follow it. She's like, we know about the box. We just won't talk to you about it. You sound like me right now. I would for real. Okay. I feel like since Opsy's here, I feel like if Opsy was really paying attention, Opsy would make me play. I just wanted to see if she had anything else to say, but I guess she had another puzzle. And she does, because you annoyed her. I feel like if Opsy was here, Opsy would make me do a game with you. In a far-off country, there's a king whose favorite pastime is showing off the latest possessions he's collected. The subject of his kingdom are forbidden to purchase items the king has acquired for a month or so. Only once he's tried his new purchase can the common folk finally buy the item for themselves. I'm sorry. So a king likes to show off and brag about his nonsense, but he himself can only be the one to use it, and no one else can have it. So, but for a month or so, once he's already had it for like a month, then people can buy it because he wants to feel special. Okay, that sounds stupid. I don't know why the king would do such a dumb thing, but a puzzle game with puzzles, real, not clickbait. Okay, I might like title my stream that. I might title my YouTube video that. Not even gonna hold you. That would be hilarious. That to me is hilarious. They just be like, oh, what? Poor gay. However, the other day the king bought a new item that had him all but commanding his subjects to buy one of the same item as soon as it was possible. Click that item. Is it a refrigerator? Is it a refrigerator? Because people need refrigerators. All right. So we have to figure out something that he would use that most people would have to go get immediately. My immediate answer, and I'm not even going to hold you, this wouldn't even have to be that hard. It's the telephone. Because think about it. If he has a telephone for a month, he'll have no one to call. So he would be bored out of his mind. It would be useless to have it. I mean, because you could get away with not everyone having a camera, not everybody having a TV. My second guess would have been a television, but not everybody having a refrigerator. That's a luxury thing. People not having a cat, they can adore your cat. Slippers are not that important. This plant could be adored for. I mean, yes, having a car, but that could create traffic. So I'm assuming it's the telephone. Hello, hello, baby, you call, I can't hear a thing. I ain't got no service in the club, you see. What'd you say? Oh, you're breaking up on me. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kinda busy. I figured, dude. You're kinda busy. Don't you think you're hostile because you solved one lousy puzzle? Correction, lady. I solved several lousy puzzles. So watching you twist your brain for an answer was fun in its own way, and that's work there. You're such an annoyance. I don't like you. Go away from me. I'm annoying you now. I'm leaving you be. Goodbye. Oops, this is the wrong way. Thank you for the Alexander. Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? Certainly. How may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigation today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, did you not hear anything about my daughter, did you? I will hydrate. Your daughter, sir? Yes. Ketia, or however you say this woman's name. You see, she's hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophie passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came to a great shock to Katia. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she come home? If your fine gentleman such as yourself delivers this message, she might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help at all. Katia is our only child. She means everything to me, and if you forever in your debt, if you could help me. I wonder where Katia's lady is all about. Your guess is as good as mine, but judging by her family and breeding. Why did it have to say breeding? Why did it have to say breeding? I just want to know, was there another word they could use? Was there nothing else that could be brought up, maybe? Was breeding the only option they had? Anyway. By judging by her family and breeding, I guess she's both beautiful and refined. Okay. Professor, get a hold of yourself. He cannot. I don't want to see if I got anything. Cool, we're doing great. What's the best way to word this dialogue? Oh, I know. This nonsense. This is just insanity. I heard that you've been inquiring about the village about the antique known as the 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚 box. Oh yeah, that thing. Folks say that the freaky little box kills whoever manages to pry its lid open. I just found out about it during the course of my travels, but that box isn't what I'm really after. Well then, if I may be so bold to ask, what are you after, sir? A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. A place the place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the military express. Aww. Okay, so weird. To be fair, it is a normal way to refer to a pedigree, but like, this is my brain we're talking about. My brain goes funny when I hear that word. That train, its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, the artifact you're after, the 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚 box, is also tied down to that town. Wow, so when we get set out there, how do we get there? Yeah, that's a detail I haven't pinned down yet. Maybe you whisper a word while inside the train and then whoosh, the track goes in a new direction. Anyhow, it's probably something like that. I have to keep searching until I find a way. Interesting. Thank you for your time. Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally got a lead on the 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚 box. It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the military express isn't over yet. All right, you two, let's start making our way back to the station. Okay, Professor. And now we can get back on the train. I think we did every puzzle here, but I feel like we've done everything possible. So I'm not really like worried about missing anything. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Wow, you've got at least 30 puzzles on your belt. Nice job going, bro. But if you want a challenge worthy of a real rock star, give me a holler. What does that mean? Hmm. Okay, so I've saved, but I want to make sure. Yeah, okay. So I wanted to talk to him again. How's the festival treating you dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? The train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I'll just lay this sweet puzzle on you. Hey. Ooh, look at his necklace. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links in each. He wants to connect all these chains to make the totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. The jeweler says that he can open and close a single loop for $2. As shown below, Sammy could open an end of each of the 8 chains to make one in the necklace that's a single loop. However, that could cost $16. And the truth is there is a cheaper way to get the same results. Using the cheapest method possible, how much will it cost to make Sammy's necklace? Okay, so... I'm guessing the number of loops within each chain will be crucial to solving these things. Let's see. However, it will cost $16 to open a single loop. Way to do it. I don't think they mean like cheaper as in like super cheap. I think they mean like cheap as in like it's probably not gonna be like base. It's not probably gonna be 16, but probably less than 16, but not by much. So I'm gonna use this area. Okay. Oops. I don't know why I changed that way. Hold on. Okay. I don't think you're opening the ends of each small chain. I don't think so. I think we would only need to do one side. So my initial answer would probably be it would cost, because we're thinking about the cost. Oh, my bad. It would probably cost not 16, but possibly the most I'm thinking is like 14.
And now to test my theory. Huh, wonderful.
Yeah, take one of the Sammy 7 chain links to break each link apart, and then use them to connect the remaining small chains together. You can see that this method illustrated here. So if he were to like, boom, yeah, if you were to take these apart and go boom, 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 that would be like $14. And then he would still have like amazing chain because it's like groups. The military train is back in the business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry back to your seats because this train is ready to rock. Dang it! I missed one. I was so close to not missing any.
Thank you so much.
I think I found the daughter.
Hmm? What's going on over there?
Voice acting.
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
It's so low, but we'll figure it out.
That's one heck of a send-off.
Considering the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
Katia is the daughter of Dropstone's most influential man, Mr. Anderson, and has been boarded the military express. Several villagers came to see her off, yet she travels alone. Where is Katia headed, and why is she making a journey there by herself? Yes. Oh, we're on chapter 3. I just can't stop thinking about the phantom town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true? If I recall correctly, the next stop on the line is a perfectly normal town of 𝕒𝕓𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒. Well, then how do we get to the phantom town? That's an excellent question, Luke, though I don't have the answer. But if the military express does indeed heed the parts unknown, we should know about it. We should go learning about the thing. Alright. So we're going to go explore the train. But I want to go talk to the lady, but I have to go find her. I don't know where she is. She's in here. I don't remember what train car she's in. I don't think she's in this one. Is she in this one? No. There she is. Okay, I want to solve the puzzle because I'm so annoyed that I missed it. And it was such an easy one. Oh my god. The frustration that I feel. Because, like, how did I miss that? I don't even know where that was. I thought I saw this, but then I didn't solve it again because of a mistake. Oh, okay. But I know the answer to this because I remember it very well, but I didn't get a chance to solve it because I had to restart the game. But it's this one.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
Hey, we have a new hamster toy. Now we can go hang out with Ollie some more. Love it. Nice. We're still on track now. We're now on track. Look at his new toy. 14 paces. That's a lot of paces. Okay, hold on. Now I'm curious to see if we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. If we can do 12, that's amazing.
I'm tired.
Go! Nice, we got him to do 12. Now, let's experiment a little. Let's see if we can do 13. Don't worry, I'll get back to the base game, but I've got excited that I have a new toy for Ollie. He probably gonna pause. Watch. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. I feel like I'll have an understanding of what to do if I were to think about it. Let's think about it a little bit. Hold on. I like the music in here though. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I feel like if we scatter things out, maybe. Probably not. Maybe we don't have what we need to make him travel a little bit more, but we did do 12, which I'm really excited about. Right. Let's go back from the beginning and start searching for things and start asking people some questions and all the... Well, it says talk to the train crew, so I have to go find the train crew. He's a part of the train crew, isn't he? Or no? Not exactly. But we'll ask. We'll see. Hey, Hank. Finally, it's time to come down to business. It's been forever since I got serious work. What do you mean by that? Didn't you just finish repairing the train? Sort of, but before I can kick back, I gotta do... Oops. I mean, nothing. Things are good. Hank? What were you doing? Hank is hiding things from me. Was it somebody else just in there? Or was it just the... Yeah, that's the witch lady. Okay. Hank is doing something. And we're gonna find out what Hank's secret is. Hello, sir. Who are you? Good day, sir. The name's Conrad. I'm a student from the village of Dropstone. I headed to 𝕒𝕬𝕤, so for a little while at least. It'll seem like we'll be traveling together. Say, have you heard about the long tunnel on the way to 𝕒𝕬𝕤? When a train passes through it, every light on the board gets dark. Stranger still, once the train nears the tunnel, all access to the deluxe car is cut off. Just imagine the kind of monkey business some passengers get up to under the cover of the dark. Something very strange must be going on if they're cutting off all the access to the deluxe car suites. Of course. It makes perfect sense. Why didn't I see it before? Look, I think I figured out things. Quick, you two, to the deluxe suites. Right behind you. What did he figure out? Because I didn't figure out a dang thing. Alright, so the deluxe suites are... Is it this way? No, I don't think so. I think it's this one. Mm. Oh, they're closed. Okay, and then he's gonna bring food to you. So, where are the luxury cars? Did I miss it? No, this is the observation deck. Did I miss something? Because this is hers, because I'm assuming this is a luxury car. I think it's actually further up. I'm heading back to Luxembourg where I teach sciences. Where might you viewers been heading? Our destination is, well, flexible. You see, we're traveling in search of the relic called the 𝕒𝕓𝕠𝕤. We managed to find some anecdotal evidence suggesting that the town is tied to a strange town. A phantom town not recorded on any map in human possession. Does any of that sound familiar to you? Well, mercy me, you've got an adventure on your hand, don't you? While I can't say I've heard of this any particular town you speak of, I can't offer you another tale I've heard. Some say the military express stops at an eerie town that's terrorized by a vampire. I am surrounded by vampires, so many that I see. Vampires keep following little old me. First rumors of the vampire, and now phantom towns. Goodness, it's like we're living in a mystery novel. Is that all you have to tell me about it? She's like, oh, there's a phantom town. There's nothing else about it, but that just knows there's a phantom town. There's a mystery, wonderful town. Do. Oh, this is our room. Here we are at the luxury car. Something written on the sign there. It actually appears to be some sort of puzzle. Of course it is. I have a hunch if we solve this puzzle, we can gain access to this car. Ooh, a 40. In order to pass through the door, Luke and Layton must arrange these symbols according to the following rules. The star must be next to the moon, the X must be second from the top, the circle must be somewhere above the diamond, and the moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. Give it a shot. Okay. How do I move this? Oh, I move it this way. Okay, nice. And I'm not numbered or timed, so that's great. So, star must be next to the moon. Circle must be somewhere above the diamond. So if this is here, it's here. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. So this is 1 place. So I'm going to move the diamond. This is here. So then I need to put the sun next to the moon. And then I need to move, X must be second from the top, so it should be like this. So that's 2 spaces. This is here, and that should be good.
This should do the trick.
Not incredibly challenging.
We have it.
What are we gonna find? What are we gonna find? There we are, the door opens now. Oh, get a new hamster toy! Nice. Holy smokes, look at this place. It's out of control. Yes, it's far more luxurious than the standard carts. Tickets to stay here must cost a pretty penny. Which means there must be pennies. Give me more. Give me more. There it is. But I guess we're going to this room. The only one that's open. Oh, Professor, look, this room is simply breathtaking. And on one half times as big as the other one room to boot. Plus, just look at how super cushiony the sofa is. Whee! Come now, don't jump on the sofa. Look, do you remember the decision we made about how gentlemen act when... Well, you're right, it's so cushiony. Ah, they're children. How's everyone feeling? Sorry to burst your party, but I'm just about to snap these rooms. Let's see. Should they go here? Negative, Sammy. That's no good. Hey, you there, smart looking dude. I mean you, man. Me, good sir? Uncle 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕤, I mean the boss told me to pretty up this place with some flowers. Can you figure out where I should put these things to make the room smell nice? Of course, it shouldn't be too much trouble to find a spot for these flowers as lovely as these. Puzzle! Oh, it's a maze! There's nothing like fresh cut roses to boost your spirits. Not a rose fan. Can you help Sammy freshen up these places? With the whole card of fragrance. Tap the square so you can style this. Okay, so I have to feel the room. I have to mark it, so... Oh, and it'll tell you where each... Okay, so let's start with the corners. Nope. Okay, so that overlaps. That one works. Okay. Here? Nope. Oh, that's here? Nope. Okay. Here? Nope. Hey, that works. Okay. Here? Nope. That works. Okay, so then we just put one here. Ooh, I'm a genius.
Puzzle solved. Huh. Wonderful.
I'm so smart. I love me from there. How's that? Oh, real nice. It's not crazy, but it also makes a statement. Well, anyhow, kick back and relax and enjoy the rest of your trip on the Military Express. Now the whole room smells nice. You are indeed smart. Thank you. I tried my absolute best to solve things. Quite nice, I'd say. But back to the task at hand. We're giving a place a once over and come up empty-handed. A gentleman can't very well go barging into others' rooms now, so let's go to our room for now. Oh, Professor, do we have to? It feels so like it's gotten so late. Can't we just stay here for now? Oh, well, we didn't find anything, so we're off to do our own stuff. After we ravaged this room for cash. Is there any... There's gotta be money. Give me money. Give me the money. How does this room not have money? This is ridiculous. Do you have money? Someone give me money. I'm gonna keep clicking until I find some money. I just know this place has money. I won't even lie to you. Someone has money. This room has money. I know it does. This game is lying to me. Oh, see, I'm not crazy. I knew the game had money. I am not insane. I know this for sure. See, y'all gotta believe in me because I, for sure, know where everything is. I just gotta keep clicking and hope for the absolute best. Got it. Okay. Now we may proceed onward to go where we're supposed to go. It's the strangest thing. All of a sudden, I'm so tired. What's the matter, Flora? Oh, gosh, all of a sudden, I'm kind of sleepy, too. All right, you two, there's no time for jokes. Oh, dear. I'm suddenly quite tired myself. Why are we sleepy? Hello? Are we doing the scene from Wizard of Oz with the poppy flower? Is this how he robs the train? Huh? What's going on there? Am I dreaming? Okay, so this is one of those kind of things. So we have to do this. Oh my god, we have to do this correctly because this is gonna drive me insane. Alright, so I don't need to read this. We just need to do this absolutely step by step. So, okay. So trust in me, everyone. Alright. Hmm. We're the Spice Girls, yes indeed. Yes, girl power is all we need. We can work with only one. Oh, welcome. We need more for what we do. Three's a bad company. Oops. Same thing, whatever. No, girl, we need one more. This work was only fine. I want to power up Spice. Give it up, give it up. Excel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spice Girls. Spice Girls. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This one here. Got it. So they switch cars randomly. I wonder why they did that.
Too easy.
Oop, the professor's knocked out. My word, I must have fallen asleep on the couch. How careless of me. Luke? Do you know what happened in that tunnel? Sorry, Professor, but I slept through the whole thing too, and I had the strangest dream. In my dream, part of the military express switched tracks while we were in the tunnel. You mean to say that the one of the train cars is now running in different rails? Luke, what you saw may have not been a dream at all. If one car did slip off from the train, we'd no longer be bound for 𝕒𝕓𝕠𝕦𝕒. Maybe that car is how you get to the Phantom Town. I'm beginning to suspect that you're right on the money, Luke. I hope the Phantom Town isn't as creepy as it sounds. Okay, so everyone in the deluxe car gets treated to the Phantom Realm, is what I'm seeming.
Everybody get ready to rock. The next stop is Frozen. Come on, passengers, let me hear you scream. 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒. Of course. How could I have missed this? Do you recall how this ticket was missing a destination? Well, it seems that the destination was staring us in the face all along.
Really? But where, Professor?
Oh no, we just walked into another puzzle. We have to figure out where it says that, because he was like, oh, the next stop is False Sense. Alright, in front of you sits the ticket that Layton and Luke found in Dr. Skryder's. At first glance, the ticket appears to have no destination written on it, but when you look at it just at the right way, the ticket discloses its destination, the town of False Sense. The key to spotting this destination is the number that has been cut out of the ticket. What number used to be there? Okay, so let's see. I'm assuming we have to fold the ticket based on the way that these words are printed because, as I've stated, as we stated, words can look different once numbers can look different once you fold them up. Based on the font that they're using, it makes sense that they would do that. So, trying to see in what way would I have fold this so that it makes it look like False Sense. Most of the common letters when it comes to that kind of problem, that where they look like letters, is usually a 5. It's usually a 5 or it's a 2, and these are usually replaceable by being like S's and stuff. So in this sense, we're probably missing an S. So I'm gonna guess first. I'm gonna guess first. I'm gonna guess it to be 2 first, and if I'm wrong, then it's likely a 5. It's usually 2, 5, 4, 8. If you want to know where I'm getting this from, it's like, think calculators. It's 2, 5, 4, 8, 0, and 3.
Consider this puzzle solved.
And
And there we have it.
yeah, I figured.
I get it. Well, I suppose it means we've almost reached our destination.
Yes.
Oh, whoa, this is strange. When did it get so dark?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? And what I mean, it's nighttime outside. It was just light 2 days ago. Well, I do believe we've arrived at our next stop. But I don't see Flora, Professor. Where could she be? Hi, you two. Glad to see you're finally awake. Flora, where did you run off to? I'm sorry, but the train car was so stuffy that when we stopped, I went outside for some air. You went out alone? Are you crazy? Yes. It's dangerous out there. Who knows what kind of creeps will be out lurking around. Oh well, I'll be far more careful from now on. Watch your tone, Luke. A gentleman always remembers to treat a lady with kindness and respect. Now, since we're all back together, why don't we get off this train and see where we are? Well, we solved the train ticket. Okay. But first, before we get off the train... Okay. So all the luxury people get off at this stop. Interesting. Oh, we got more toys. So now we can play with 𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒. When a number comes in contact with the flashlight, it dashes in the opposite. It runs to something. Oh, Ooh. Let's see what that do with this one that I was trying to work on earlier. But let's see.
Got any snacks around here?
Don't hold out on me. Okay. Let's see how that works. Whoa! Look at him go! Whoa! Look at him go again! Oh, poor baby. Oh my god! Oh my god! We made 14! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold on! Homeboy made more than 14 subs. Look at my Ollie go! He worked so hard!
I think I'm getting the hang of this walking thing.
Oh, look at him. Look at his little face. He's so cute. He's gotten so much shorter now. I love it. Goal is 18. So if we do it again, it will literally just bring him down to the thing. Let's do it again.
Why do I gotta move around? It's not fair.
He moves around even faster. Yeah, so this is going to make him do 18. I wonder how much smaller he's actually going to be.
Hey, suddenly I've got energy to spare.
Yeah, it's what happens when you don't have all that weight around. Look at my baby go. He's so cute. Our next goal is 24, so we'll need to find out a way to make him get to 24. And I don't know if we have the items to make him go to 24. I have a feeling we might. But I never actually finished the game with like using him and whatnot, but I've always wanted to know how to finish the game with him being smaller. So I'm curious, but we got him down a bit, so that's nice. We got him down like level 2. Look, and you have to look how big he used to be. Ooh, ominous.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Yes, I'd second that.
I'm sticking close to you two.
Well, the town looks lively in photos.
Oh, these must be pictures of the town.
Indeed, and old ones from the look of it. Judging by their condition, I'd say they're at least 30 years old.
That's a condition number.
Wow, how do you know? Oh, that's right, you're an archaeologist. Of course you know.
Now, Luke, don't tell me you actually forgot.
He did.
Well, we'd best press on.
I mean, you out here being detective. I would forget what your real job is too.
What on earth?
Professor, what was that?
Let's go. Ah.
Ooh, it's pretty out.
Oh my.
Oh, what's that?
It's like a generator, maybe.
Just what is going on here?
I don't know, but it's strange.
False Scent Station. I mean, the name is kind of obvious. You get like a false sense of what's happening. Minutes before Professor Layton, Luke, and Flora's arrival in Falsense, the rundown town station transformed into a gleamy, ornately decorated building right before their eyes. What caused the sudden change to the station's appearance?
Following rumors of the Elysian box, the Professor, Luke, and Flora set foot in a strange town. But cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
Ooh. Chapter 4. The Phantom Town of Falsense. So this is the Phantom Town we've heard about, huh? It's like something out of from a horror novel. I find the place unsettling too, but we mustn't let this keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of value information we might find here about the Elysian box? He's like, I'm all cool and everything like that, but where is the money? There's one. Okay. Oh, funny running into you here. Hello, howdy, hi, and all that. Hey, you're the mailman. Yep, I got mail to deliver here. It's also so dark that we'll be tasked with forever. No wonder the people always seem on edge here. Well, that all brings more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with mail. Huh? You deliver letters all the way out here? I sure do, and I've got a schedule to keep while doing it. So, on that note, I'll be off. See you around. It would seem my friend the postman works a very, very wide area for mail delivery. Really, but how does he do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some sort of jetpack. That's just impossible. You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplainable phenomena. But this is one of many. I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me. Me as I search for money. I like the music here. I guess I can't find any more. I thought that would have been more. Alright, well... guess not. I clicked literally everywhere. Unless... Unless I'm, like, really blind and I don't know where to look for anything. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, I guess not. So let's move. Guess we move forward? Oof. Are you alright there, Flora? You don't look well. I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as pale as sheet. We'll find you a place to rest straight away. I don't see any hotels around. If they are there... If there were, you'd think there'd be a sign or something. Despite the lack of advertising, I see one of those buildings over there as a hotel. Interesting. Archaeologists are impressive with how they can find things. Alright. Ooh, but coinage first. Ooh, what is this puzzle? In front of the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of these 4 is supposedly the local hotel, though it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is a hotel. Can you figure out which of these 4 buildings is a hotel? Oh, well, that's super easy. Wow. 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 If you can't tell, there we go. And this one's an L. Yeah, you see it immediately.
Here goes. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Oh, hey, we have a new 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕤. I love that. Love that. How are you doing, Flora? Any better? A little. I think with a little rest, I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going out and learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a little while and rest up? Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there. You too, Professor. They switched her out. They literally switched her out. Do you think Flora's going to be alright? I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from our long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps the lady waiting. And now it was just the 2 of us. I think that's outside, so we go upstairs. Right, okay. I'm finding a lot of hemp coins. Ooh, the suspicious flower we saw. Roses are like living gems, and they smell so nice. I never thought roses smell nice. Roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, a hard one. Oh, it's the same thing with the fragrance thing again. Okay, so this one's just a bunch of like, figure out where you put them. So if we put this one here, here, nope. Here, nope. Let's use this one. Let's see. Let's see if we can cover every corner first and see what happens. That didn't do anything. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. So instead of there, what if we put it like here? And then here. Here. Okay. In somewhere. Oh. Oh. We have these 2 areas. Okay. Let's do here. Okay, so we're having this problem. There we go.
Let's see if this works.
I'm so brilliant. There we are. This takes care of that puzzle. Nothing creates a feeling of tranquility in a room quite like a fresh bouquet. I'll say, those flowers in the 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚 deluxe rooms sure made me feel relaxed. Ah, yes, the ones at the conductor place in the rooms were nice. Of course, it's so obvious. I can't imagine why I didn't think of it until now. What do you mean, Professor? Luke, think back to when we train cars switched tracks. Can you remember anything? Well, honestly, I don't remember Much. Everything's kind of foggy since I dozed off during all that. Of course you did. The sudden sleepiness we experienced was no coincidence. Furthermore, I don't believe it was more of a chance that we woke up upon our arrival in 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚. No, I'd say our little nap was part of the larger plan. What plan would that be? We're at adventure, I guess. I'd say that those roses Sammy planted around the train knocked us out. Then while everyone was asleep, they switched tracks. Precisely, my boy. And at the point, one car split off. And I waited that the only ones riding in the deluxe car were taking away to 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚. But why were we taking the 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚? And why were the other ones taken somewhere else? That's what we need to figure out. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Scroddle visit 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚. The Layton box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by, I'm sure of it. Do you think whoever sold the 𝕒𝕠𝕔 box might be hiding there as well? It's still too early to tell, but I know that more if we can figure out why Miss Dr. Slater ventured out here in the first place. From now on, our best course of action is to search for the 𝕒𝕠𝕔 connection. Search for anything connected to the 𝕒𝕠𝕔 box. Let's go to it then. Lead the way, Professor. Let's see. I think. Let's go. Mark my words, Samuel. It's here in this town. I can guarantee that. You are to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me once you got it. Oh, come on, Unc. Do you really think it's possible people say with this? I don't know. It kind of sounds like a lot of baloney to me. Are your ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that the information was wrong. You're in no position to lecture me about the subject. Now let's get out there and start looking. Okay, I need to blow a gasket. I'm going. What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor? It would appear that they, too, are on the hunt for something. Oh, look over there, Professor. What on earth could that be? Ooh, secret book with a goat on top. It's some variety of a strange book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running through town. Yikes, get a load of this crazy cover. What's the symbol on it? Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be of the shape of a goat. Well, whatever it is, it gives me the willies. But I do wonder what's written inside. Hard to say, the book's locked up tight, isn't it? So the symbol is very intriguing. Say, Professor, maybe somebody at that antique shop could tell us something about it. Excellent idea. Look, let's begin our investigation there. So he's gonna search for something. Well, before we do that, I'm gonna go backwards and see if I wanted to go the other direction. What would have happened? Who are you? Welcome to 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚, where you can dream big and make those dreams a reality. Want to be filthy rich? In 𝕒𝕠𝕔𝕚, even something like that is a snap. Let me guess, you guys came here to get your hands on some of that 𝕤𝕠𝕔 money, am I right? What 𝕤𝕠𝕔 money? You came all the way down here and you don't know about the 𝕤𝕠𝕔 fortune? That's rich, pal. Here's the story. A long time ago, the big cheese here in 𝕒𝕠𝕔, Duke 𝕤𝕠𝕔, found the mother of all gold deposits. There was so much gold you couldn't spend it in a lifetime. Then not so long ago, the old man up and croaked, and now his money sits forgotten in his castle. How's that for an interesting story? Quite. However, we're not here for treasure. Rather, we seek an item known as the 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒. So, in a sense, somewhat treasure. The 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 box? That's a new one to me. So they don't know about it here. Okay, so now that we went through here, let's visit the antique shop. But shoot. I wanted to check it for coinage first before we start talking. Yeah, I don't want to get into deep. Ooh. I feel my headache starting to come on. I feel my headache starting. So I might have to leave you guys soon. Which would suck, but you know. Food first, right? Ooh, we can actually get access to the future, the old diary. That is an interesting thing. I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we had last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but her presence changed all that. As a Duke's son, the unfortunate reality is that most of the people are either unnaturally polite or fawning towards me. But this girl was warm and real and treated me like anyone else. It was the most refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. Okay. Something tells me this is going to be a love story. Which is going to make me sad because if it's a love story, then I might have a slight bit depression. So we're going to go into the shop. Oh, hey, look who's here. Just gonna search the place first before I talk to this angry man. Inspector, tell me, where do you come from? Took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some field work in Dropstone, I was able to deduce that this town and the 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 are linked. Thought this scribbler had stockpiled quite the stack on research on the 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒. The criminal I'm in pursuit of more likely than not killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I'll find the culprit. I changed his voice because I don't remember how to do a British voice at this moment. Wow, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't expect that from you, Inspector. What did you say, something, lad? I'm not making a false assumption, that is. It's fine. No, sir, not a word. Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. I've got a murder to catch on. Cart back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving. Yes, sir. Well, you know. Oh, who are you? Good day. Are you out shopping for anything in particular? I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. Have you heard of this antique called the 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 box? Oh dear, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third party to come ask about that today. The third? Those two detectives you saw were asking about it. In half an hour, there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching for a box around town. Can you describe the young lady? Oh, she was quite beautiful, but she wasn't a local, and she had a face that seemed familiar. Only officers, well, they were here on the official police investigation. I tell you what, I've told everyone today. I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forgot who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing was ever in full sense, it might be worth checking out the 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 Museum. Where might one find the 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝒁 Museum? Just look at the big building in the middle of the town, a ways to the north. The museum houses a wealthy document celebrating the history of our own. This is extremely useful. Thank you for your suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, before you run off, would you mind if I take a look at the book you've got there? Feel free, my good man. Yes, the construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Very lovely work of art, and very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about the symbol on the book's cover? I'd say it's about the comment about how familiar this symbol feels, though it has no significance I'm aware of. I must confess what drew my eye to the book were the locks. Old gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so you might be able to return the locks with any old key you stumbled upon. Which is just to say, we couldn't find any other clever ways to hide that, but good luck. As a matter of fact, why don't you see if this key does the trick? That's my way of showing thanks for showing me something of interest. Oh, many thanks, my good man. Gee, it's too bad we didn't find out more about the book in there. It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put that book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝒁 Museum. So let's see what else we can read. I had a great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her, and I've already started courting her. However, I feel father seems less than pleased with the idea. Just a matter of just falling for someone so instantly that you just immediately put yourself in being like, I wish to be, I wish to know you more. I wish to engage in courtmanship. Before we go, I want to try the camera. I want to try putting parts of the camera together because I haven't tried that mini game yet, and I want to see if we're going to make some leeway. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we can turn things over. Let's see, this one goes here probably. I need to go in order. I'm assuming this goes here. Yeah, so this looks like the switcher to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming this goes here. I might have to turn this one around. Come on. Oh my lord, I'm trying to get to the... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, look, it's all making sense. What's the next piece? This one. I'm assuming this one goes here. This makes sense. Next we have this piece here. I'm assuming this goes here. And next we have this piece here. This is much bigger than I thought it was. Let's see. I might go there. These are such bigger pieces than I thought. I imagine they're solving that case and Luke is just like, 1 second, Professor. That looked like it went there because based on this face. Okay, so it seems like we're nearly done to solving the camera, which is exciting. Let me see if we go back, will everything still be in its same place? Yes, cool. So it is like we're nearly done solving the camera, which is exciting. I feel like we're only missing maybe a part. We're just missing probably a part. And then from there, I don't know how I'll start working, but we'll see. So let's save here. So the next time we play, we're going to be checking out the museum. And I'm actually excited because I want to see what's going to be in the museum, because I absolutely do not remember anything about this game. So yeah, next time we pick this up on YouTube, we're going to be going into the museum. So that should be hella exciting. See you then.